In several investigations and audits, the DOJ Inspector General Michael Horowitz and Special Counsel John Durham exposed the extent to which the FBI violated its FISA authorities. And for example, in 2019, the OIG issued a 478-page report finding that the FBI has abused its FISA authority to illegally surveil former Trump campaign associate and American hero Carter Page. The report found 17 significant errors or omissions and 51 wrong or unsupported factual assertions in the applications to surveil Mr. Page. The FBI relied upon uncorroborated information to support its application to surveil Mr. Page because they wanted to keep, in my opinion, Donald J. Trump, the greatest president in my lifetime, from office. And per the report, the FBI cherry-picked facts to support its application, ignored exculpatory evidence, and even doctored evidence presented to a FISA court judge to support its surveillance against Page. The FBI's FISA applications to surveil Trump associate Page were based almost entirely on the debunked allegations in this Steele dossier. There's no probable cause. And I think it's very important that we go through. Mr. Carter Page, what an American hero. 1993, graduates from the Naval Academy, so wanted to serve his country. He worked as an intel officer for 5 years. And then you go forward from 93 to 2000, he begins working as an investment banker in London, making some money. 2004, gets promoted, moves to Moscow. And that's where things kind of get interesting. 2007, Page becomes an internal energy consultant in Moscow and London. And then in 2008, the CIA, they begin debriefing Page about his contacts with the Russians. 2000 now FBI counterintelligence interview, they interviewed Page, in which Page told them he was reporting information to the CIA. So back in 2009 already, the FBI, the CIA, they know who Mr. Carter Page was. In 2013, some Russian agents, in January 2013, some Russian agents approached Page in an attempt to cultivate him as a source. He rejects, of course. In April of the same year, the FBI records one of the Russian agents complaining about Page because Page wasn't working with him. He wasn't going to do anything for the Russian agents. He's an American hero. In June of the 2013, the FBI interviews Page again. And Page said he was working and he has spoken with the CIA. And Page agrees to cooperate as a key witness in the FBI undercover investigation of the Russian agents that want to turn him. So he's working, he's doing everything he can for his country, as he has when he started back in the Navy. And then it gets interesting. March of 2016, Page meets with the FBI agents and federal prosecutors about their case against the Russian agents. And one of those Russian agents was found guilty, spent 30 months in prison. That couldn't have been done without Carter Page. Then, all of a sudden, this is where things get really sour. March of 2016, Page joins the Trump campaign as a foreign policy advisor. In April of 2016, the FBI headquarters advises New York field office to investigate Page. A couple months later, in August 2016, FBI headquarters opens investigation of Page and prepares a request to eavesdrop him under FISA. August, the CIA sends a memo to the FBI headquarters and advised the Crossfire Hurricane team that Page was an operational contact for the CIA for 5 successful years, 2008 to 2013, and the FBI does nothing. They do nothing with it. What do we know? The FBI withheld this information from the FISA court, and the court approves the FISA warrant and secretly surveils Page. Wow. Wow. So he's an American hero until he joins the Trump team. And you wonder why people up here feel that the FBI cannot be trusted and why we say that they have weaponized the FBI to go against the American people, specifically with a dissenting point of view, like Carter Page and Donald J. Trump, and they haven't stopped yet. They continue to go up against Donald Trump, whether it's Mar-a-Lago, whether it's indictments up there with the nut job in Manhattan. It's just horrible what the FBI, we have to rein them in. I will not support the idea of reauthorizing 702 for the FBI until they get their house in order.